Yeah, the power play story is not a great one for Afghanistan. It's been a struggling first 6 overs in this series. 39 for 3 after 6. It's the most difficult thing to do, to get into rebuilding phase in the middle part of the innings when the charge should be on. Saif Hassan is the new bowler. Good time to bowl your occasional bowler. He's not a regular. 3 wickets down, you'd want few overs done by him. 2 wickets in 15 matches. The round Amish will not get a lot of bounce.
Well, what an opportunity there for Wafiullah Karachi, and he missed it completely. I believe he moved across and lost his balance. And that's what happens when you lose your balance, you lose the sight of the ball. Yeah, no batter looks happy. They get out.
Slight shape away from his range as well. Just ever so slightly that ball moving away from his reach, but clearly down the pitch and lost the ball somewhere in the flight.
A lot of responsibility on the shoulders of Siti Kulatan. He's performed well. He scored runs. He already made a statement in the Emerging Asia Cup. Afghanistan emerging as the winners. Catch taken by
Strong hit down the ground. A single. After 7, 3 down for 45.
বাংলাদেশ আফগানিস্তান তৃতীয় টি20 ম্যাচ। আজকে বাংলাদেশ সিরিজ অলরেডি সিরিজ জয় হয়ে গেছে, তবে হয়তোবা আফগানিস্তানকে আমরা আজকে হোয়াইট ওয়াশ করব লাইভ ওয়ান ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কোম্পানির হুইল পাউডার দিয়ে, গুঁড়া সাবান দিয়ে, লাইভ ওয়ান গুঁড়া সাবান দিয়ে আজকে আফগানিস্তানকে আমরা ধৌত করব। ইচ্ছা আছে হোয়াইট ওয়াশ করার।
Tremendous result for Bangladesh after winning the toss. They've got Afghanistan 3 down in the first 6. That is what you want. There's got to be a strategy, a purpose of why you want to insert the opposition in after winning the toss. And there's a reason why. You want early strikes, you want consistent strikes. Rashad, a more confident leg spinner these days. Not a word to flighting the ball and really challenging the batsman.
He's shown good character. I mean, he's not scared of tossing the ball up, and times he's hit wicket as well, which is why he is in the side, a wicket taker for Bangladesh.
It was a tough one for the keeper. Had more spin on that one. 4 byes, I think.
Yeah, very will certainly want more discipline after having got Afghanistan 3 out. You don't want to run. Don't want to give him once again get the charge. 51, 50 up for Afghanistan.
Push is the call, and they make it for the second with a full length dive from Siddiq.
Now, with a couple of missed opportunities, you will say early on, Wafiullah Tarakhil Shariful missed picking up this time around. A very bad throw. This would have been timed. See, the call was for 2 from Siddiqul Atal. A bit of hesitation from Darvesh Rasuli, but a wide throw makes sure that Siddiqul Atal comfortably makes it. Look at that. Tanzim picked it up, but wide from the stumps.
May sound a bit archaic and boring, but Siddiq has got to accept the anchor's role in T20. It may also sound as if I'm instructing him to slow down the process of the innings. Not really. I think he's got to be just a little bit more watchful, weigh his options, and play out the 20 overs. Because we've seen the disaster has struck Afghanistan in the middle phase of the innings. The batting has been iffy. If you get in, then make sure that you make it count.
Absolutely, and he's shown it that he can do. We saw him in the Emerging Asia Cup. He had a brilliant innings there to make sure that Afghanistan come out as winners, and this is what transpired. Early on, there was a lot of intention from the Afghan batters, the 2 regular openers for Afghanistan again, Ibrahim Zadran and Ahmadullah Gurbaz, and then that shot of Shariful. Didn't get the timing right, but a beautiful catch taken from Nurul Hassan.
A great placement. Seized on the shorter length and put it away for 4.
And then another beautiful catch. That was catch of the tournament. Shami made it look easy, but that wasn't. Wafiullah Tarakhil hit 1 big 6 and then lost the track of the ball. Saifuddin, very last ball of the power play, took the wicket to keep Afghanistan to 39 for 3 inside first 6 overs.
Rashad was expensive in his last game, was hit for 5 sixes. Again, down the leg side, he's getting the ball to spin, but his discipline is a bit off in this over.
Tell you what, this over has almost given momentum back to Afghanistan. First 5 wides in that boundary, a bit short, and Siddiqul Atal was up for it, and then another wide.
Ball is certainly gripping and spinning. After 8, 61 for 3.
Afghanistan looking to break the pattern coming into this game. The story continues. The frustration continues because after getting off to a flying start, collecting 20 in 2 overs, they started to lose wickets again. Going back to the same opening combination that delivered good results for Afghanistan over the years, Ibrahim and Gurbaz. Works through the onside, he's going to take a single. They have to settle for a single. It's going to be interesting because in the middle stage of innings, they struggled in last few matches, last few series as well. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Parvez Maroof. Good evening, Parvez. How do you see the game developing in the next 7-8 overs?
Good evening, Devendra. Good evening, all. Yeah, so far it's been Bangladesh dominating the proceedings. The last ball, Tanzim Hassan off his own bowling. Take a look at this. How he goes across. Mind you, there's a fast bowler sliding across as well, making sure it's just a single. That's commitment. This is brilliant by Bangladesh so far. Great opportunity for Darvish Rasuli. Oh, he's been quite sedate, 4 of 5 deliveries, and not been given easy runs by the Bangladeshi bowlers. Mid-overs run rate in Sharjah has been something that's spoken about a lot. Certainly, Afghanistan to win this game, I just feel one of these players got to bat through at least till about the 18th or the 19th over.
Great discipline. Afghanistan hosting matches here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Nicely worked. 2 is the call. It's a single. Struggle in the middle stage of the innings. Can they break that pattern? 2 quality batters in the middle for Afghanistan today.
Certainly something you speak about is the middle overs run rate of the two sides. In the 2025 is the 24th game being played by Afghanistan. It's 11th being played by 11th by Afghanistan and 24th by Bangladesh. Experience to come. Rashid Nabi, Azmatullah Marzai. And certainly something to keep about is a bit of Kabul.
The capital city of Afghanistan, Kabul, famous for many things, but cricket has been their flavor of late. The security has improved in the country. Thinking about visiting Afghanistan, this is the right time to go and explore parts of Afghanistan, particularly Pakman province. You can play the game of cricket as well. Ravi Ismail was also there. Great discipline.
Now just to continue on the middle overs struggle for the two sides. Languishing in the bottom 2, Sri Lanka is the last in the middle overs, 24th being played by Bangladesh, 11th by Afghanistan. That's something that at the World Cup time they like to get it right. Even Sri Lanka for a certain extent, top side, even India for a certain extent as well, 7.90. Obviously, for the middle overs, it's because most of the time wickets been falling around. That's a good shot. Short ball picked up early. Short boundary to the leg side and peppers it to the Gulathal to end the 9th over. 69 for 3.
Gurba's contributing 12, 7 for Ibrahim. Siddiq is batting well now. 26 of 19. He's got the ability, he's got the maturity to play a long innings for Afghanistan. Single. 2 players who play spin really well. And Siddiq likes to play the full shot. He's a fantastic player against the short pitch deliveries.
Previous over last ball, there was a mighty hit by Siddiq Gulathal. Picked up the slow ball early, sat up beautifully to put away. Short boundary to the leg side. No intention to keep the ball around the ground. Excellent hit by the young man. The more I see about Siddiq Gulathal, the more I'm falling in love with his batting. Knows exactly where the fielders are, where the short boundaries are, and not shy to take the aerial route. And the role will change now. Since the 3 top order batters have fallen, he has to somehow make sure I bat deep as possible.
Brilliant in the emerging Asia Cup, playing this role, anchor role, taking the innings deep and then exploding the last 3-4 overs to hit those sixes to provide the impetus to the innings.
Different role for Rasuli. He has to be the aggressor, but most importantly, pick the right bowler at the right end. Subhaman has been exceptional right through this series. For 18 in the 4 overs for 18 runs, 1 wicket in the first game, and even now, bowling good pace and understands the surface pretty well. Mahdi Hassan, the off spinner, has not been picked for tactical reasons because there are plenty of right-handers in the Afghan sides. Hence, that's why Mahdi Hassan can't find a place in this team. He too is an excellent bowler. So when it comes to bowlers, Bangladesh, they got so many choices to pick from.
We'll settle for a single. There has been a lot of discussion about playing the matchup thing in T20 cricket. We think that in a shorter format, it's important to have those combinations right and left hand, because if there is a quality player, for example, Shane Warne will be bowling to left-handers.
Horses for courses. Gone are the days where you just go through the motions, but now there are so many data available. You read them, you go through them, make decisions according to this, the surface, the grounds, and the opponents for a better month. Halfway mark, 73 for 3, and it's time for some drinks.
The Cricket Stadium is hosting three-match T20 International Series between Afghanistan host and Bangladesh. Bangladesh taking the series 2-0 already into the third game. Afghanistan going back to the same recipe of success. Ibrahim and Gurbaz to open the batting. A couple of positive strokes from both the batters on the offside. Ibrahim trying to take the attack to the opposition was then a bit on position. 20 from the first two and then 2 wickets in quick succession.
Brilliant catch to get rid of Ramla Gurbaz, Mafila Tarakel, brilliant hit. And this was the last ball of the power play, nothing stroke. A great opportunity for the young man to stamp his authority in the side. Now the slow ball early of Anzim Hassan Shark with dispatch by Sadiq Al-Akram. It will be a change of bowling. And just bowled 1 over in the power play, went for 4 runs on the wicket of Mafila Tarakel. Will continue. Current run rate get Afghanistan to 146, which I feel just below under par. Get to 150, 160, which this pitch and the stadium demands. I think one of these players got to play at lined up.
2 quality batters in the middle. Sadiq is on 28. Gets it over the top on the offside, could be caught on the boundary. Yes, on the second attempt. Yes, he's done it. Shaifuddin has struck again. And another set better. But Sadiq is out for 28. Holding on to it and celebration time for Bangladeshi fans.
One of those series where Afghanistan just want to press on the gas and get the quick runs, and straight away after a break, how many times you've seen a break, brings up a wicket. And that too, the settled batter. Aditya Athal, who's been batting so well with control aggression. And in the end, he has to go back for 28. It's 73 for 4.
Afghanistan 73 for 4 in the third T20 international after put into bed. Given 20 without loss after 2 overs. Azmatullah Omarzai comes to the crease. The brightest talent in Afghanistan cricket. Strike rate of 119. And we've got to take a bit of time here today. He's known for his explosive strokes. He's been playing the role of the finisher of late. Airborne, brilliant fielding, continuing to maintain the tempo and intensity in the field, Bangladesh.
With the movement for Saifuddin away from the right hander. It's the wicket of Sadiqullah Athal. Angle going across the left hander. Trying to probably go over extra cover. Slicing it. Juggle, keeps a good head position. Calm under pressure. And takes it. Fortunate that Sadiqullah Athal found the fielder.
Again, movement away from the right hander. Again, at the record point position. He's still getting the ball to shape away. Fielding has been brilliant from Bangladesh throughout the series.
Carbon copy, just like the first ball. Shamim Hossain Patwari for the second time, at least save a couple of runs there. He's been a live wire wherever he's been fielding today. An extra cover took a blind to dismiss Gurbaz. Last 2 deliveries certainly saved a couple of runs each, and that man, Phil Simmons, will be happy. Hardly shows any emotions, but I'm telling you, inside, he's a happy chunk.
This time they will take a single. Watching the fielder sitting on the edge of the 30-yard ring, taking a single, he's off the mark. Umarjai.
130 clicks the pace by Saifuddin. Very impressive. Capitalizing on the opportunity that he got in the last game. First ball of Omarzai certainly saved a couple. And the very next ball again. Is that a bird? No. That is Shamim Hossain Patwari at Car Point. Excellent.
Continuing to maintain pressure on Afghanistan. Again, good line, good length around the off stump. Not giving any free opportunity to Fletcher to work with his arms. At the same time, the fielding has been outstanding.
They're building the dot deliveries here, Bangladesh. In the pressure, just 1 run, 1 wicket, 5 deliveries. Last 30 deliveries, just 35 runs, couple of wickets, losing wickets. Crucial interval has been the problem for Afghanistan.
Is this going to be a short fixed delivery? 2 men on the boundary. Good shot. Beautiful stroke. A delightful stroke from Darvish Asuli to pick up a boundary. And to culminate the over as well. 11 gone, 78 for 4. Late realization. It was a no ball. There will be free hit for Darvish Asuli.
Confirmation. Line belongs to the umpire. I think the third umpire has got it spot on. And Mr. Paktin will signal a no ball, which becomes a 4 and a singles 5 runs. Rubbing the salt into the wound is going to be a free hit. And remember, Since the same batsman at the striker's end, the field cannot change. The options are, I think, nice and full for Saifuddin.
Pervez goes down the ground, will be caught, but it won't matter. Now 11 overs gone. 79 for 4. Plenty of options for Bangladesh in the pace bowling department, and hence they can make those changes. Those options will be available for the ODI series as well. Fast bowling has been really good of late for Bangladesh, and got plenty of options to choose from, given the demanding conditions and also the number of matches in a year for Bangladesh. Play a lot of cricket. Vishal into the attack, and will pick up a single. Coming back for the 2.
Very close to the line there. The foot touch the boundary rope. Light misfield and extra cover. Rare misfield going to be set. Sean Tate with a cup of coffee. He'll be a happy man just watching how the fast bowlers have bowled in this series, especially as well as leading up to this series, the Asia Cup previously, the Netherlands-Bangladesh series, the Pakistan series back home, the Sri Lanka series away. Lots of good things to talk about when it comes to Bangladesh pace attack. Phil Simmons, yeah, he's heading the show. Fantastic so far.
Beautiful, and he's drawing the better forward. So coming into this competition, both the teams had similar patterns of losing wickets at critical juncture, and that's how they did not perform up to the expectation in the Asia Cup. Bobbed in the air. This could be caught. Azmat is gone. Vishal taking the wicket. Afghanistan continuing to ball, continuing to lose wickets at critical juncture in the game.
Poor stroke by Asmatullah Barzai. Got to be set. Lost the senior partner in Siddiqul Akhtar in the previous over. Needed some stability to get to 140, 150. And against a leg spinner turning away from the right hand, he likes to go over long on, does it, gets the top edge. The poor stroke comes or takes Asmatullah Bai's innings just for 3. It's 81 for 5.
Afghanistan derailing 81 for 5. Similar patterns, similar dismissals. Short selection has been the issue in this competition, and Mohammad Nabi comes to the crease to provide the rescue act for the team.
Jakar Ali is on the attack. It comes in place for Rishad Hussain. It was very expensive in the last game. Except a big bit of Barzai the previous 2.
He'll explore the area to the offside to collect the single. He's off the mark.
Barzai's wicket. Trying to go over long on against the turn. They've gone over long off or trying to go over extra cover inside out. Would have been a better option. The question got to be asked, is that necessary when you have lost a wicket in the last over? That too, the settled bat of Siddiqul Akhtar. All what Barzai had to do is bring some stability to things rather than taking any unnecessary risk.
That's been the concern throughout the series and in the last 1 year as well. Tremendous potential, but not realizing that potential. There has been the cause of frustration for the coaching staff, for the captain, for players themselves as well. Need to find the answers. T20 World Cup not far away. 12 overs bowled, 82 for 5.
Sense of deja vu yet again here for Afghanistan, batting first and having to scrap towards a total that they will hope to defend rather than be confident of defending. Gonna slide on and miss the leg stump, no turn really on offer, just skidded on. Ready to welcome Ramiz Raja alongside me. Afghanistan still have a lot of work to do to get up towards what they scored in the first two games.
Thought Saifuddin's spell was a critical one for them to get back on the settle. But it turned out to be that Saifuddin was the real deal. All of 3 overs were critical. Picked up a wicket, so nice. Back to normal where Nasum is going to do that. Angle the ball back into the stumps and keep it nice and tidy. Oh, ball through the gate. Terrific piece of bowling this, because he knew exactly from what area to get that ball back into the stumps. And Nabi's night is out.
Bangladesh fans loving every second, Ramiz, because right now they are thinking of 3-0. This is the perfect delivery. Probably just a bit of natural variation, maybe kept a fraction low. I don't think it was the out-and-out arm ball, but again, it's just the angle and the skid on. Nabi can't quite believe how that ball's reacted to the Sharjah surface, and he's lost his leg stump. He has to go. He's been dismissed for 1. Afghanistan in trouble, 82. Captain walks to the crease, out comes Rashid Khan. Such a dynamic stroke player, I often think he is wasted, particularly in this format down the order. He's come to the crease because of this. I mean, Nassim Ahmed's been exceptional again for the 3rd time this series.
There's the hard length, beaten by the length and lack of spin. Well, over 70% of his deliveries are these straighter ones, the ball that doesn't really turn and grip. The kind of pitch this particular surface where if you flight the ball, you get some purchase as well. You're willing to spin the ball, so it's the reason why that now becomes doubly difficult to track down.
He's the kind of left-arm spinner that for right-handers will challenge the inside edge as much as the outside. Rashid Khan doesn't mind which way it's going. That might be a very flat 6. Great footwork. Dances down. We'll have a boundary check here. Might be 4, might be 6. Got a funny feeling this has gone all the way and cannoned into the advertising cushion. He will scrap and fight for Afghanistan up to a total.
Out of frustration, I think. But what a strike this is. He's just walked. And he's put it away, probably on the full for 6. It's gone flat. Hit the cushion on the full, I think. So, Rashid, I think tonight means business. Let's see whether he can last the distance. Still plenty of overs left.
Yeah, for me, this has to be 6, and it's a flat 6. Like a tracer bullet. Such a dynamic batter and ball striker, Rashid Khan. He will fail sometimes because of his attacking nature, but he could counter-attack his side up to a total here. Not as many boundaries tonight as we've seen throughout the series. You would imagine they're going to need to get up to at least that 150 marker again. Nasim's going to finish with 2 for 24. He bowled beautifully yet again.
Struggling with where the ball is coming. And he is tested with his hard length. Look at the length. It's terrific stuff. Terrific spread. And clearly bamboozled Nabi in the end. And 6s and 7s for a change.
I think too many times throughout Mohammad Nabi's illustrious career, he would have had that look of shock and awe. And what's just happened to me? Turning times, Afghanistan, they very rarely lose a sequence of games. They've got a great record in this format in particular. Bangladesh fielding for me has been marvellous.
This is the collective effort actually in the field. One or two have shown them the way. It's the collective effort of all that have made this series a memorable one for Bangladesh in the field.
The standout has probably been Kevin Hussain, the youngster, but everyone has had a great role to play. A bit of concern for Rashid Khan, isn't there? Because he's probably stood up heads and shoulders, particularly with the ball. This not going streaks like this. In their entire history, they've only ever lost this many games in a row once before. Actually, the only time they've lost more than 4 in a row is kind of interspersed with a couple of abandonments down in the T20 World Cup, so hard to calculate that. They'll be desperate to end this series with a consolation victory.
A great game, as they say, the game is a leveler. You can be raised to the ground very quickly, so it has been an humbling experience, I'm sure, for Bangladesh, but something for them to learn and move forward. Oh, very close to the stumps. Probably got an inside edge into the fence. Yeah. Quick through the air, the leggy, and missed by the keeper. 97 for 6.
Look at Afghanistan's record from all time. They played their first T20I back in 2010, where they started with a defeat to Ireland, then a win over Canada and Ireland. But all throughout their history, they've got a remarkable record. Played 152, 190, and lost just 58. They're used to winning. Their culture, it's their mindset, it's what they do, all the way through the associate ranks, now up to full member. See here, they've experienced a series whitewash, a 3-0 series defeat of Bangladesh. That was in India in 2018. They haven't gone down to many series whitewashes themselves. Tanzim comes into the attack. Only twice in their history. It was West Indies in 2017, India 2023, as we see the boundary. I think off the inside edge, you're right.
Maybe it's time for Bangladeshi spinners to come up with a new strategy and foil, because they generally are wicket to wicket, quick through the air, and they've been found out quite badly in this series. Of Bangladesh have been tremendous against their spinners, not allowed them to settle down. Whilst they've found a way through this, Afghanistan spinners seem to be stuck in that mindset where they feel that quick through the air stuff will do the job. did for Rashid Khan, but he wasn't on the winning side. So something for Bangladesh, something for Afghanistan, I'm sorry, to sort of look at, maybe to shape things differently next time around.
I think maybe just to make the change, the conditions a little bit better, to react that little bit better. Feels like they maybe overreacted at points through the series. Be a bit more adaptable. Top edge, deep fine leg out there. Oh, it's another wonderful catch, and it's such an important one because Rashid Khan can be so devastating with the bats. He'll always play his shot, but I think this has been held just inches inside the rope.
I think he did well, Rashid, to hit that ball hard because feet away from the fence. It was a high bouncer and a very good catch. You had to really look at the boundary fence. Never easy, and it only shows you that this is a confident fielding unit that Bangladesh had floated out there in the field. Rashid leads for 12, promising a lot, falling short of those promises. 12 of 7, 98%.
Real concern here for Afghanistan. All of a sudden, they're now thinking, can they bat their 20 overs? Just 3 wickets left in hand. Not quite at the same depth with Noor Ahmed, who adds a little bit of quality down at number 9. He's not in the side today, so Abdullah Ahmedzai will have to show us his wares with the bat. And he is going to be dismissed from his very first delivery in international cricket. Didn't bat on his debut. He's had a good go at it. But he's holed out to mid-on, and he doesn't look altogether happy either.
Saifuddin, the guy who got this under control. Fantastic piece of catching from Bangladesh. They're on the run, diving full length in the end, making sure that he held on to the ball. And I mean, he want to forget this ASAP. First ball in international cricket, doesn't get off the mark. Dramatic end to the innings, 98 for 8.
ওই জায়গাগুলো গিয়ে তো ব্রেন খারাপ হয় আসলে কি হতাশ হয় মনে করে একটা বল আকাশে মারতে পারলে না আর পরবর্তী পাস হ্যাঁ
Tough time in the dugout as well after the game. But anyway, I mean, you get 2-0 down in a 3 T20I series. Difficult.
It's a little wobble, really, since full membership in some ways. Period of 5 consecutive defeats. Period of 5 consecutive defeats if they lose tonight. And this is against a side Bangladesh they like playing, that they would have backed themselves to win and avenge the Asia Cup defeat that they had. Sharaful returns to the attack. They have all, don't they, in terms of skill sets with bat and ball and in the field. Just struggling a bit for confidence right now, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much has worked. I mean, with the ball also, I mean, they've sort of got back on the saddle very late in the piece. Every time things happen in the last part of the day for them, and by that time it was too late. In the first 10 overs, they've been rather wobbly. So nothing on consistent basis. credit to Bangladesh. I mean, we can always criticize Afghanistan, but they've been limited in their past courtesies. Some terrific all-round cricket from Bangladesh. The catching, strategy, the bowling, the inclusions, and batting against Spain. I think that is where they've dented Afghanistan's confidence in the middle phase of the innings, where they've gone out there with a very positive intent and been very proactive.
Oh, inside edge. It was so nearly 99 for 9, but the 100 will come up. And Mujib has to have a laugh and a giggle about that because he didn't know too much about how it's gone for 4, but it races to the rope.
Yeah, the other good thing about this pace bowling attack is that they've used that Yorker extremely well. Inches away from the stumps. Every now and then you see them using the fuller length to good impact. 100 comes up for Afghanistan. It's been a very tough 100 for them.
Very, very happy Bangladesh setup right now. Easily could have gone to an Asia Cup final, remember, but they are rejuvenated beyond belief in the field. We've seen 3 superb catches. This was the first one of them. But it's not just been the catching, probably the catch of the series, that one, but also the ground efforts have been excellent. And they've held on to everything, even with the occasional juggle.
Great all-round performance in the field. All very good catches. Great commitment. They look physically very fit. I mean, not easy fielding conditions out there because the weather, it's stifling hot at times, or humid at least. They've shown the resolve, the excellence, skill level, both in the batting department and fielding department.
Yeah, for the seamers as well, what they've done so impressively is at good pace, understand the lengths that they're targeting, whether full or short. They've nailed those Yorkers. Okay, bit of fortune with the full toss potentially too. All of them again, another fiery short ball have been very impressive. But Afghanistan have 4 overs to work with. What can they get up to? It's 106 for 8.
মাঝে তো কয়দিন ফরিয়ে ঢোকাই যাইতো না গেলে হেয়ার ভিডিও আর এখন খায় না আবার পেজ একটা আছিল পেজটাও খাই দিছে 3 মিলিয়নের পেজ আছিল 3 মিলিয়ন না কথা 30 লাখ আর ভিডিও 30 লাখ মানুষ দেখে 30 লাখ মানুষ দেখলে নিতাম না একটা ভিডিওতে টিয়া ধরে মিনিমাম 1 লাখ 1.5 লাখ দিন মানে ভিডিও চাইলে আই কিন্তু কইছে আমি আর অনলাইনে কাজ করি না পেজ নাই তো পেজে নাই পেজ বাদি দিন ওই যে মানুষের কয় আমার সময় দিতে সময় দিলে টিয়া লাগবে আর মাঝে একটু বাদ করে বসে অবশ্য শেরপুরে একটা বন্যা হলো না বন্যা ঘর বাড়ি কটা ভেঙে গেছে ওই জায়গায় মানুষ টিয়া বলেছে ভালো টিয়া কিছু মার দিয়েছে ওই একটু ধরা খাইছে কই হ্যাঁ না এগুলো আছে আবার মাঝে কয়টা কথা একটু কয় আর ভাই তো নেশা না করলে হইব নাকি আছে না ভরপুর আছে কাফিন্দ্রনাথ তো কাফি প্রথমে একদিন হিসাব দিল না যে আমার এক ভিডিও থেকে আমার ইনকাম আছে এত এত ডলার অত ডলার নাকি এক মাসে জানি এক মাসে 60 লাখ 65 লাখ টাকা কামাই দেখাইছে পরের দিন সকালে দেখা যাইতে প্লেয়ার পেজ নেই আর আমগো বাংলাদেশিরা তো বইই থাকে রেগুলার নিয়ে আপনার হ্যাকার যত রকমের হ্যাকার আছে বুঝছেন মানে সবচেয়ে প্রথম আছে ইন্দোনেশিয়ানের পরে আছে আমগো বাংলাদেশ হ্যাকার ইন্দোনেশিয়ান হ্যাকার করতে গেলে হইব কি মাথার মধ্যে মনে করেন এই ঢোকাবার জন্য মানুষ দেখবেন এই যে আপনার মতো টকা লেগে বয়ে থাকবে হ্যাঁ অথবা দেখবেন যে এইতে যারা ব্যবসা করে সারা দেবে এই যে আপনার মনে বছর খানেক হলো 1 বছর আগে যে আপনার ইয়ার ডাইরেক্ট ইসরায়েলের হচ্ছে ব্যাংকেতে হ্যাক করে ডাইরেক্ট ফিলিস্তিনে দিয়ে দিয়েছে হ্যাকাররা ইসরায়েল ছেড়ে দিবে হ্যাঁ ইসরায়েল ছেড়ে দিবে কি ইসরায়েল ছেড়ে দিবে হ্যাক করলা ভাই হ্যাক করে আপনি কি করবেন এই জায়গায় হ্যাক করে তো এটা তো লয়ে গেছে গো
আমাদের বিকাশে ড্রেস আছে নি
ইসরায়েল কিছু হলো না ইসরায়েল তো কইতেছে যে ফিলিস্তিনি হ্যাকার রাখবো হচ্ছে ব্যাংক হ্যাক করে অ্যাকাউন্ট হ্যাক করে দিয়ে গেছে এটা তো কইতেছে আমেরিকার ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্ট হ্যাক করে লইছে হ্যাকার না আর এটা সামান্য ইসরায়েল এই যে আমরা বাংলাদেশি হচ্ছে ব্যাংকে হ্যাকার হয়ে জানেন এগুলো কিন্তু ইয়ার যায় ধরছে আফগানিস্তান থেকে ধরছে টাকা উড়িয়ে বেড়ান চান ধরা টাকা তো উড়িয়ে বেড়াইতেছে আপনার এই যে ব্যাংকে যে আপনার টিয়া ধর আপনার টিয়া কিন্তু টাকার আকারে কিন্তু ব্যাংকে থাকে না ভাই আপনার মোবাইলে কয়েন টাকা কিন্তু যখন আপনার টাকা ব্যাংকে দিলে আপনি দিতেছেন 20,000 এই টাকাটা দিতে কিন্তু ট্রিলিয়ন আকারে ট্রিলিয়ন আকারে যখন হইতেছে তখন আপনার আপনার একটা টাকা দিব একটা টাকার অ্যামাউন্ট মনে করেন 1 লাখ 2 লাখ এই যে ওই টাকাটা থাকবে আপনার এত বড় কিন্তু ওই টাকা আপনি খোলা বাজারে চালাতে পারবেন ওই টাকাটা আপনার ব্যাংকে চালাতে আপনার সুইস ব্যাংকের থেকে এই যে যেরকম আপনার 500 টাকা 1000 টাকা নোট বান্ডিল করে দেয় সুইস ব্যাংকে এইসব ব্যাংকের থেকে কিন্তু সব বান্ডিল আয় না ওগুলার থেকে একটা টাকায় আয় বড় বড় টাকায় ওই টাকাগুলো আপনি নির্দিষ্ট জায়গায় ওই জায়গাটা ভাঙালে তখন আপনি হচ্ছে ব্যালেন্সে ট্রান্সফার করে দিবেন সব টাকা সুইস ব্যাংকে করো তিন বছরে তো কত হাজার কোটি টাকা না ওটা ব্যাংকে সব টাকা আর কি হ্যারি ওই যে পুরো 30 বছরের সংসার আমরা ভাবেন যে কত টাকা ব্যবসা করে কত বছর ব্যবসায়ী তো করে ওই ডাইরেক্ট শেখ হাসিনারে কইছে এই সব পুরো সব খরচা আমি দিব কিন্তু মানে মাঝে কি জানি একটা কইছিল এই লাগে বানায় নাই কইছে আপনি আমার এইটা এগুলো আইনা দিয়ে আপনি যা মনে চায় আপনি এগুলো দিয়ে বানায় নেন না তাহলে আপনি ভাবেন যে কত টিয়া এই জায়গা আছে এটা আল্লাহ বুঝে না অস্ত্রের ব্যবসা মানে কি কতগুলো দেশে নেয় না ইতার অস্ত্র লাইসেন্স করা না লাইসেন্স করা লাইসেন্স করা লাইসেন্স ছাড়া অস্ত্র ব্যবসা করতে হবে অস্ত্র হয়তো সবাই করতে পারবে না এই ব্যবসা না এটা তো আমরা দুবাই থাকি এটা দেন না একটা ড্রেস মনে একবারই পরে দ্বিতীয়বার মনে ফিস মুসা হ্যাঁ
অন্তদরের বই একটা কেস একবার করে দিতে পারবে
বর্ষা আচ্ছা ইন্টার গার্মেন্টস হয়তো একজন কর্মীরে থুয়ে দিতে তুই খালি আমার বইয়ের ড্রেস বানাইস এটা বাদ দাও এই মনোজল হিসেবে বাদ কয়টা একদিনকে দেখে আইছে এই যে আপনার নিশ্চিন্তপুরে যে গার্মেন্টস দুইটা আছে না এই যে এই জায়গা থেকে একদিন আইছে মানুষ ঠাপও দিতেছে আপনি কিরকম মালিক হয়েছেন কর্মচারীকে বেতন দিতে পারেন না দিতে পারে ঠিক আছে দেখতেছি বিষয়টা দেখতেছি আর সিকিউরিটি যে কষ্ট আছে ওরা যদি আপনারা থামেন সামনে যাইতে দেন না তো স্যার বেতন দিতে গো এমনি করে দেবে বেতন দিতে গো দেন না এই জায়গায় গার্মেন্টস দুইটা এটা মানে ভাড়া নাকি নিজস্ব ওই যে হেমায়তপুরটা মানে নিজস্ব ওই জায়গার টাকা নিয়ে সিনেমা লাগাই সিনেমার টাকা নিয়ে ওই জায়গা লাগাই গার্মেন্টসই তো প্রথম, তারপরে না হয়তো ও গার্মেন্টস ব্যবসায় আগে, মানে প্রথম থেকে গার্মেন্টস ব্যবসা, তারপরে মনে করেন নিজের ট্রে দেয়, নিজের বউরে ছাড়া ছবি বানানো দেয় না, সব কিছু নিজে। আপনি একটা ছবি বানান, পরে যা দেখা যায় এই জায়গায় কেউ খায় না।
এগুলো ছবি করে দেখা হয়
মানে কয়টা সিনেমা, যে কয়টা সিনেমা বানাইছে সব কটাই একদম বিগ বিগ ফ্লপ, এর উপরে কোনো ফ্লপ হয় না, বিগ ফ্লপ। সবই তো লস খাই গেছে।
আজকে যে
না খেলায় মানে লাইভে শুনছি। চ্যানেলটা আমার বন্ধ করে দিছে, আমি তো দেশে বুঝলেন ভাই, এই যে থটস অফ বিলাই, এটা ওইটা বসে কিন্তু অনেক বড় বড় ইউটিউবার আছে। ভগবান প্রতি মাসে এরা কামাই করে 60 লাখ 70 লাখ, তারপর দেন না, কোনো কথা নাই, একদম নিশ্চুপ, একদম চুপচাপ, কোনো কথাবার্তা না। ওই যে খুলনার চ্যানেল একটা ফ্যামিলি এন্টারটেইনমেন্ট, প্রতি ভিডিও থেকে কামাই আসে আপনার 60 লাখ 70 লাখ টাকা। তারপরে মানুষ এখন ভালোবাসে, এখন কোনো একটা ভিডিও দেখছেন কেউ পোস্ট করছে, কোনো একটা ভিডিও দেখছেন আমার খারাপ আছে, তারপর সব ভিডিও হইতেছে আপনার মানে যে সমাজের এগুলো নিয়েই, প্রত্যেকটা ভিডিওতে 20 মিলিয়ন 30 মিলিয়ন ভিউ। এই যে থটস অফ বিলাইরাও প্রথম মানুষ ভালোবাসছিল, কিন্তু এটাতে নিজের দোষে খাই না। ওই যে মাউসটা দেন আমি এই যে মাত্র স্টেশন থেকে খাইলাম।
New Zealand is known for their ability to
Wood. End of the over, 130 for at.
ওই হইবো আপনার 50 বা 150 রান হইবো।
একটা বড় হবে
বাংলাদেশ 127-25 মনে করেন ওভার শেষ হয়ে যাবে, 125 থেকে 27 রানের মধ্যে ওভার শেষ হয়ে যাবে, উইকেট শেষ হয়ে যাবে।
Afghanistan recovering to this partnership 32 of 21 between Rasuli, 30 of 27, Mujib 16 of just 13 deliveries.
কাছাকাছি তো গেছে
Score was 98 when 8 wicket fell.
ইয়ে যে কথা কয় শরমও করে
2
না।
overs to go. Can Afghanistan take it to 150?
ইন্ডিয়া পাকিস্তান যে একটা শরম
Who is the call?
দেয়, হিসেবে ঠিকই আছে।
Should be going back for the second. That's good. Rasuli is looking to exercise control now. He wants to take control of the situation.
ভাই এরা প্রথম
Well, Mujib Zadran is nothing short of Ibrahim Zadran when you see him bat, identifying the gaps. Told you he's got a half century against Pakistan. That was one innings. And he has been striking nicely. This was needed, much needed for Afghanistan. They needed some runs on the board for the bowlers.
Slow delivery and spoons it to the man at short third. Wicket for Saifuddin. He has been outstanding today. The partnership which was flourishing has been broken now. Rasuli goes for 32.
Well, Darvesh Rasuli couldn't time that, the slower delivery. Got him. Saifuddin telling him, I got you. And yes, he has. Darvesh Rasuli made a good innings, 32 of 29. Long walk back. Afghanistan, 132 for 9.
আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে যখন প্রথম লাগায় না এই সময় মানে কলেজে পালে নতুন লোকটা গন্ডা লাগে
Bashir Ahmed on debut, hails from Kandahar province in Afghanistan, plays for Bush region. His bowling has improved a lot,
নতুন গুলো সেল ভালো লাগে
making his debut. A lot of expectation from him, known for his ability to exercise control, ball discipline deliveries. Also, he's got the ability to bring the ball back into the right-handers. That's how the wicket fell. Slower delivery, just slicing it. Wanted to hit that gap
কোরিয়ান গুলো তো সব
behind square, picking the fielder. Good, intelligent delivery.
হয়ে যাচ্ছে এত
Sways away to a short lifting delivery.
Afghanistan will take whatever comes. This is an extra run. Wide given by the umpire. 11 extras in this Afghanistan inning, helping Afghanistan's cause. 133 for 9. They need every run from here. How things change. Beyond, it was the Desh Rasuli that had to have been on the strike. Now, Afghanistan will want Mujib Zadran on the strike as much as he can for the remaining 9 deliveries. Thing is, if Afghanistan can play all their 20 overs,
Brilliant delivery. Little pleading with the umpire at the moment.
well, the umpire walking and checking with the umpire on field would be that if the catch has carried or not. Is it the discussion? Yes, they have referred it to the TV umpire, and that would be for the catch if it is carried or not, I believe.
Give me this angle. I checked the front foot. It is fair delivery. Now move to front arm, please.
দিয়ে পারা দিলেতে না দিলে দিস না তো খেলা হেঁটোতে দুবাই হইতেছে
Forward, forward. Give me side angle, please. From this, we don't have any good
জকের আলী
picture.
জকের আলী চুইংগাম
Do you have another angle? You have anything else? Give me another angle. This is. Give me that. There is the ball is dipping and is not seen and cruising. Give me another angle if you have.
ডাইরেক্ট বাদ দিয়ে দেয় তোর তোর রেকর্ড খারাপ বাইরে ডাইরেক্ট বাদ দিয়ে দিতে বাপরে ভাবতে না একটা বাপরে সিকিউরিটি স্যার এটা বাড়ি কই আসলে বাড়ি
That's roll back, roll back. You have a zoomer?
নামে বদনাম দিতে থেকে আমার বাইক কিনতে দিয়েছে
Zoomer, zoomer.
কিনতে দিয়েছে
Yeah, give me zoomer, please. Yes, that's better. Roll forward, forward. Forward. His finger on freeze it, freeze it. Yes, it's bounce before he went his gloves. It's I'm satisfied my decision.
So Bashir survives after forensic examination. This one ball was touching the ground before collected it cleanly, the wicketkeeper behind his stumps. 2 deliveries to go from this over. Can he survive, Bashir? Slices it over. Single, is he going to go back for the second? He should be thinking about going back for the second. There's tumble on the boundary, resulting in 2 runs.
Oh, Bashir had a good sight of it because it is very instinctive. When you nick the ball, you straight away look at the keeper and carry it out. And Bashir straight away looked at it and said, God, that is bounced just before the gloves. And he was very sure. Had to be referred to the TV umpire who made a good decision at the end. And he's opened his account on his debut, Bashir.
Excellent delivery, but Mujib will have the strike in the final over. 19 overs bowled, 125 for now.
কারণ সিরিজ জিতে লেগেছে 2টা ম্যাচ জিতে লেগেছে আমারও 2টা ম্যাচ জিতে লেগেছে
তারপরে একটা নিয়ে ওই হাইলে সবার সাথে এটা কথা হলো
Only a couple of notable contributions. City getting 28-32 for Darvish Shuli. Slow delivery. Comes forward. Drops it.
How costly can that be? We'll have to see because any further run of Anis on ad, and if you how costly can that be? We'll have to see because any further run of Anis on ad, and if you lose it by those runs, will hurt you at the end.
Presses straight to the man at the long off region. Presses straight to the man at the long off region. Mujib will take single now. Mujib will take single now. Interesting.
Every run matters. Every run matters. Since the drop catch, another the buy in good presence of mind from Mujib Zadran was right after the run, straight away. Now, 2 more deliveries. Mujib Zadran on strike. Can he hit a big one?
Slow delivery. Excellent stroke. Over the top of extra and away to the fence for 4.
বোলিং এর আয়ও সাইড মারে এখন
Since he's changed his guard, Rais
প্ল্যান হয়ে গেছে যে
who's
টার্গেট
now the under-19 coach, told me that he discussed that with him, asked him to stand on that off-stump, middle stump guard. And since then, he's sort of found his mojo of hitting the shots. That was a good shot. He picked the slow one, he waited for it and cleared the fielder inside the circle. And that is a very precious boundary. 6 runs off this over so far.
Choose the call. Single taken. He's coming back for the second. Can he get there to the safety of the crease? Yes, he will. 2 crucial runs to end the first innings. From where they were 98 for 8 to 143 for 9. This has been really good contribution from Mujib. 23 of 18 to give some respectability to the total for Afghanistan. 143 for 9 in 20 overs. Bowling from Bangladesh, magnificent. Fielding outstanding.
Only that the commentators stopped talking about it, started jinxing it, dropped a few catches, I believe. But than that, their fielding has absolutely been amazing. Jacquarelli has led this side so beautifully well. The absence of Liton Kumar Dash, he was the one leading this side. Also led a couple of matches, I believe, in the Asia Cup. And he's led beautifully.
So after putting to bed, Afghanistan coming into this game looking to provide some restructuring at the top of the order. Gurbaz and Ibrahim coming together 12 and 7 respectively. The contribution 28 from Siddiq. Rasuli batted well for his 32 and 23 vital runs from Mujib to take it to 143 for 9 in the allotted 20 overs.
10 নম্বরে ব্যাট নেবে ওটা 30 রান করে
Magnificent, great discipline from Bangladeshi bowlers. 1 for 33 in 4 overs for
Sorry,
Solid
Bulaga
bowling in
round
different
has it.
stages of the
50
game. 2 for 24 in 4 overs from Nasum. Outstanding once again in Tanzim, taking 2 for 24. 3 wickets for 15 from Shaifuddin, the all-rounder.
And Afghanistan will be very pleased. 61 runs in the last 45 deliveries. Giving away 3 wickets should give him some joy. They were 82 for 6 after 12.3 over after Nabi left. And you would think that with Nabi